Hey minis, what's up? Colors here, and yeah, there are new informations about the upcoming update together with Flat and Fan. There's a new small talk, and I would say we're going to react and let's see what's new. Yeah, what kind of rewards we will get, maybe new information about new game modes, season rewards, and whatever. So let's go in.
Fan.
Flat.
I've
Fan,
heard
what's
that
up?
you guys are planning to delete all of my progress in the next season.
That's actually also something what I heard. So like resetting all the minis, does that really happen? I mean, we worked so hard to get our minis maxed, and then they reset it for like new abilities, or what?
What's up with that?
No, we're not going to do that.
No?
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 No.
Okay. Small talk.
It's the beginning of the season. So Fan,
Season 2, let's go.
we are going to have two sets of rewards. One is for the ranked play, and one is for your mini collection.
Yes.
So what about the ranked play?
So when the new season starts, we are going to reset the rank and
Okay, so what do we see here? Season 1, final rank, top 3, legendary. We get 600 crystal coins. That's the print skin. What the heck? And 100 gems. So actually, I would say the 600 crystal coins are more worth than the 100 gems. I don't know, though the numbers might change. That is before the update goes live, but so there might be still a couple changes. But so what I don't know yet, maybe they will explain it. So final rank, is it like top 3? Does it mean you need to be in the top 3 leaderboard to get this specific reward? Or does it mean you have been once in the top 3 and yeah, you get, based on your best result you ever had, the reward? So let's see if they will explain that.
down your highest rank in the previous season, you are going to get a lot of rewards.
The
What are
highest
those
rank
rewards?
in the previous
They
season.
are
Okay.
gems and crystal coins.
Crystal coins. That is the main source of crystal coins. You have been wondering. So climb up the ladder and get as many crystal coins as you can at the beginning of new season. Also, we are going to be resetting people's rank points at the beginning of new season, right?
Yes, the goal for doing that is to give everyone a fair chance to compete again, and for new players to have a chance to compete with the champions from the previous season.
Sounds good. So that is the set of ranked rewards that everybody is going to get based on their highest position in the ladder. However, there is another set of rewards that is going to be based completely on the mini collection.
Okay, before we go into that, I definitely have a question here, which I don't get out of that small talk now, because Flat says you get the reward based on your highest rank. The question is the highest rank at the end of the season, which would make sense actually, or the highest ever achieved rank. Like for me, for example, I was I think 16th or 17th. That was my best rank in a ladder. Now I'm like, I don't know, I haven't played a couple days now, since I'm also waiting for the update. Like a few of you, I think I'm somewhere in the top 100 maybe still. Or like, does that count? So, because that is like kind of a game changer. So if it's the best achieved score ever, then you are like once top 1 global if you're pushing really hard, and then you can sit down and relax. Or you need to push your ladder until the end of the season, which would make actually way more sense. But at the moment, also ladder doesn't really work out that well, because the progression is like who spends the most time has the most trophies in a ladder, which is, and in long term, kind of boring, especially for those who don't have like 5, 6, 7, 10 hours time to play every day. So I hope also there will be a little adjustment. But let's see what the second reward, depending on the minis, is.
So what about that one?
Yes, so based on how many stars you've collected on the minis in the previous season, you have a chance to get a lot of rewards.
Okay.
And what are some of those rewards?
So it's a big package. We have gold.
Wow, that was a
We
nice
have
one.
hero fragments that allow a lot of hero fragments to allow you to progress your hero levels. We also have minis for you to have a really good starting deck that you can.
So, as it says, number not final, work in progress. So that can all change. But if you have like between 30 to 40 stars or 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus. At the moment, we have 22 minis. That means we can have up to 66 stars. So, and it should not be that hard to have 60 stars, but let's say at least 50 stars. But let's go with the maximum. And once again, that is not the final. 120 crystal coins, 45 minis. That's huge. That's insane. 120 fragments. That's also a lot, and 15,000 coins. This is also huge. Like you get 200 coins per day from battles. You get coins from quests, but 15,000. That's definitely a lot. So I will definitely reset, even if I have a maxed out account, because what I want is the crystal coins. Like, remember, we get the crystal coins from the season reward. A lot of people will be in legendary, so we get, let's say, between 400 to 500, 600 maybe. Plus here, 120. Since I maxed out, I will get another 120. So this is huge. And there's still the mini pass, which is on top. I don't know if they will talk about the mini pass, but for maxed out players like me, I want to max out every new mini, every new hero, and then I go for the mini pass rewards because that gives me even more crystal coins. I'm pretty sure that we will get any day a skin which is way more expensive than, for example, the Prince skin with the current 600 crystal coins. Okay, let's move on.
Playing in the new season and compete with other players. Also, if your star collection is high enough, you'll get direct access immediately to the new season's content, including the new hero and the new minis.
Okay, that means if you are maxed out in minis, you have early access kind of to the new minis and to the new heroes. Well, that's great actually. So for those people who are playing the game a lot, they actually get rewarded to play the game a lot. So that's cool actually. That's nice.
Sounds good. But you have to opt in and choose to reset your stars. If you don't, your collection is going to remain exactly the same and nothing will change, but you're also not going to claim any rewards from the star chest.
That is actually cool, that they give us the chance to decide, do you want to restart your progress, which means you need to get the minis back. That takes a little time until you can go for ladder, for example, or you stay with what you have. You can directly push ladder, and yeah, but I don't know if it then takes longer to get the new stuff, because he said if you don't take the rewards, then you might also not get the possibility to get the new heroes, the new hero very early. The new minis and heroes, sorry. Okay. Sounds interesting. I'm actually not sure what I would do, but like I said, I want crystal coins, so I'm pretty sure I would reset on my account.
Sounds good. So, again, just to reiterate, you are going to have completely optional choice to either reset your stars or not reset them at all. It's completely up to you.
Oh,
another change to clashmini is the pacing of the ranked progression. So, what are the changes?
I love, by the way, the shirt from Vlad. Why does it not say when global? That would be way cooler. I really love that one.
So one issue we identified in the rank system is that the pacing has been flat. So in the early ranks, it's too hard for players to climb up. But for players who are really good at the game, it is too quick for them to get trophies. So one change we are going to do is to smooth the curve a little bit so that player can get ranks easier in early ranks, but also can climb the ladder in a way that they are matched with proper opponents.
Yeah. So the idea is basic.
The last sentence was important. They will match us with proper opponents. So like I really face often as with level 10 heroes, level 5, level 6, level 7 heroes. That doesn't mean that it's an automatic win, but of course it's way easier to push, ladder, etc. So if you spend just a lot of time and you have lower level heroes, you will get your trophies, you will get your win streaks, and you will climb higher in ladder. So that is one thing. Also, I think that they change the progression might be okay, but for me, way more important would be what is for the top ladder players. Because at the moment, like, let's say you have a win streak of 10. You get every fight 5 plus 3, so 8 trophies, and no matter what. And if you lose 5 trophies, not more, no matter against who you lose. And I think that needs to be changed. Otherwise, there's never a ceiling. you can reach in ladder.
That at the early stages, you climb up the ladder much more smoother.
Yeah.
And at the higher end, you're gonna be basically working for it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's the idea. So expect some of those changes to be seen in the game as well.
I'm definitely excited, but I'm really thinking now, I'm asking myself, I don't know the changes. Let's assume, because you said you need to work for it. Actually, right now you also need to work for it. AKA you need to spend time to push ladder. If what I understand, let's say they just reduce the trophies from +5 or +8 to +2 in Legendary. That doesn't change anything at all, because then still the person who spends the most time in the game will just grind and be higher in ladder than others. Just not with that big gap. But that also means that players who are behind that person, who pushes a lot, with a lot of time, 24/7, they can't keep up because they are also gaining less trophies in like the same time. If it is like that. So that would be interesting. I'm not very sure what I should think about that yet.
All right, so another change to the game is going to be the pacing of progression. Namely, the way you upgrade your minis.
Yes.
So what is going to be the change?
So the issue we found in the progression is that a lot of players get things they don't want. And some players get
Or don't
too
have.
overwhelmed with the minis in the beginning, but get very little minis or even mini progressions later on. So we feel that we should not just give random minis to players, but give back control to players so that players
cool.
can decide which mini they want to upgrade, which mini they want to unlock.
Okay, that is cool. They didn't show how it looks like, but I can imagine that we maybe get something like a card or a special currency or like a mini token, and you can use that mini token for, let's say you want to upgrade your archer and you use the token for the archer and you upgrade it. That is a cool idea actually, because what I also face a lot, that you have a lot of minis maxed out, you're still waiting for, let's say, 3, 4, 5 more minis, but your shop is empty. So if the shop contains those tokens, for example, then you can buy those tokens, or maybe you get them even from quests and can use them for the minis you really want to upgrade. That is cool.
Sounds
That's a
good.
really nice idea.
So expect
Oh,
much more
Archer.
control over the
Okay,
minis that
that
you
was
get,
coincidence.
the minis and the stars that you unlock and those that you prefer. In addition, the new players that are coming to the game are going to have much smoother time understanding each star.
Okay, is there now anything different? Attacks target the enemy, archery. I don't see a difference here now.
Level and having enough time to learn all of those upgrades until they unlock the next star level, because we really want everybody to learn the minis before they're able to use them at their full potential later down the line.
Yes, because we realize that more doesn't mean better.
Yeah.
For a lot of new players, giving players a lot of minis and a lot of upgrades will just confuse them rather than give them a good experience. So
That's true.
we are going to ask players to collect more mini duplicates to level up their star level, but in the same time also give players a lot more gold so that players can decide what they want to upgrade, but without
Oh, I want that one. Does it say anything? No.
extending the time for collecting.
Sounds good. So expect those changes and exact numbers on the minis and the shards that you need.
I don't see a
upgrade
difference to
each
the
mini,
current shop yet.
and all of those
actually.
details later down the line on Reddit before the update is live. And that is everything that we had for this small talk. So we went through the season end features and
Yes.
the optional rewards that people
Yeah.
can get, and also the mandatory rewards that you're gonna get no matter what at the rank. And also we went through the rank changes and the pacing of how people progress their ranking.
Yeah.
And at the final part, we also addressed the pacing of the progression of the minis themselves. We hope you enjoyed these updates, and let us know on Reddit and Discord how you felt about these changes, as we are actively listening, and this update is gonna take some more time until it's delivered, so we have plenty of time to implement any changes that you may have suggestion for. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, thanks for that, and fan. So it takes a little bit more time. So I assume we have another 3, 4 weeks, probably. So let's assume end of February, maybe begin of March. I kind of like, so I definitely, what I really like, and we totally need to appreciate it, that the devs and also Flat, they listen to the community, they listen what kind of changes we want, what we don't like, and they really try to change that. Not just the way how they change it and how they implement it into a game. So they kind of fix something, maybe they need to fix it again. I really like that they work on the progression, on the rank progression. Let's see if that is the way to go. If it's really that, which gives the big change, because a lot high ladder players don't like the ladder at the moment. So there needs definitely to be a change. As I always say, they should implement a system like in Clash Royale that really works quite good. So if you play against someone with more trophies and you win, you get more trophies, and the person loses more trophies, and the other way around, as one example. I like the changes. Let's see. I guess more is coming. I really hope we get new minis and new heroes, 1 or 2. But I guess there will be more informations soon. By the way, don't forget, there is soon the first live stream with Flat, where you can play on live on YouTube with him together. I guess they will go for Rumbles. That might be also fun. I will try to join in there, but that's quite early, 2 a.m. for me. And yeah, that's it so far from the small talk. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, about the changes. What are your hopes for the upcoming update? And yeah, if you like the video, if you don't want to miss anything for clashmini, then leave a like, leave a sub. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And cut us out. Bye-bye, everyone.